camera's on. The camera's on.
no.
The camera's on.
Oh, they're watching us.
Yes.
Can't believe we caught that on tape.
No, we'll just fix it in post.
So embarrassing. Welcome to our channel, guys.
Our first ever episode of Two Bebes In A Pod cast. So what are we doing here? What are we trying to do here?
Let's see. We are honestly, our goal is just to, spread positivity, happiness, make some people laugh. Yeah.
On that note, I took this shit in the morning. Amazing shit. Beautiful shit. Tremendous shit, if you will. We had Domino's last night. Make it vegetarian, obviously. No meat whatsoever if it's not halal. It's not certified.
Obviously.
Yes, I know. But we had all the works on it. We got like everything on it, right?
Yeah, there was jalapenos, hot peppers, olives, 2 types of cheeses, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, mushrooms. But basically, and spinach. And spinach. And we also had these breadsticks. They would have been better, but we didn't have marinara sauce. They didn't give it to us.
But yeah, speaking of the spinach, I saw pieces of the spinach in my shit when I took it this morning.
Yeah, that's too technical.
The people need to know.
Do they?
Yes, they do. This is the whole purpose of this podcast. So the people know that I'm shitting well. Okay, so where are we, guys? What are we doing here? This isn't where we usually.
We're in Gatineau.
Which is
in Quebec.
How do you like it here so far?
Oh my god. Sorry, it's like here.
It's like 6 in the morning. We couldn't sleep. And we're like, fuck it.
Let's just record our podcast.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, how do you like it here so far?
Honestly, it's actually pretty relaxing, pretty peaceful. Getting away from the city. I feel like we needed this.
Like it's so quiet, we're having trouble sleeping. Like it's
and
not only that, but we have like the spring mattress, not the foam mattress. So it's no problem if you're sleeping on opposite sides of the bed. But if you want to engage in marital behaviors and you meet in the middle, you just think in the middle of the bed.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, sounds like it's very like kind of echoing in here. Since it's very quiet, you can hear like every single little thing.
Yeah, we had to like turn off shit just to make sure you guys don't hear anything else.
Yeah. Like in the room, like you were fast asleep, but like it felt like there was like footsteps in the front here. I'm like, no, there's obviously nothing because like the doors are locked and stuff, right? And I'm like, it's good that the fan was on because it kind of distracted me from like the outside noise.
Are you saying this place is haunted?
I don't know, but I feel like there's some kind of bad energy here. It's a bad vibe.
I think you're bringing the bad vibes, to be honest. You're trying to bring on this podcast talking about ghosts walking around in the living room.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Holy shit. Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I? Yeah.
Well, what ghost specifically do you believe in? Is there anything?
Actually, they're not like ghosts, but like, what do you call it?
Like do you believe in any monsters, basically, is what I'm asking? Like anything from like movies or whatever?
Not from like movies, but like, like those like unknown like creatures. Like the ones that like people like they reportedly have seen. I feel like they could potentially be real.
Like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, like
Mothman, Chupacabra.
They could be real. I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah. I feel like, for example, me or you, we're from the city, right? Like we're not used to being in like the woods and shit because we're from like Toronto. So when we see like a black bear or something in the wild, we don't see it on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. Or even like a brown bear, for example, we don't see it on a regular basis. And if we look at it from a distance, we could think that it's something else because we've never seen it before. Same thing with like the Loch Ness Monster. It could just be something that people aren't used to seeing. So they think it's that monster.
But what else could it be? If like a Loch Ness Monster, like it's so big.
Yeah, it's so real.
And it's very like distinct. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can differentiate a whale and a Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, first of all, both of us are wearing glasses. You both can't see for shit. Our kids can't see for shit.
Yeah, but we have 4 eyes. We can definitely see.
Not without our glasses. And when we go
Not
swimming,
without, no.
yeah, and when we go swimming, we take off our glasses.
I don't. I wear sunglasses in the water. Like when
Yeah,
I
'cause you
when I
can't
go in the
swim.
ocean,
Yeah.
when I go in the ocean,
Because you can't
I
swim.
actually wear my sunglasses.
Because you don't actually go under the water. You just hop around.
No, okay, for those of you that don't know, I can't swim.
You don't know how to swim.
Yeah, I don't know how to swim.
Yeah, you just hop around in
I
the
don't
water.
hop around. I like to wear my floaty and then I'll just float around. Oh my god, one time we were at Sogo Beach and my mom, she almost like floated away. She was wearing her floaty too.
Yeah.
She was wearing like the donut. And then like we all just started panicking because we're like, oh, like where's my mom? And then like she wasn't like at the like what do you call it, like the shore,
Right.
like where the rest of the family was. And then like we turn around and we see like my mom just like yelling for help.
I mean, you guys at least had donuts. So here's the thing: when we were growing up, my uncle got like a bunch of tires, like the inside of tires, like the tubes from India, and we just used those. You know how painful it is? Yeah, because the stem, the stem that you put the air in from?
Yeah.
It just stabbing you.
Ow.
Yeah, it's just stabbing you. Because it's not a tube like a donut or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a bite tube. And just stabbing the side of your thing while you're swimming. So you're like, instead of using a donut or like a flotation device, I'm just gonna learn how to swim.
I want to learn how to swim. I try.
So that's what you need. You need something stabbing you on the side of your stick.
Me?
So you like, instead of like, oh, I can just lie down on this comfortable flotation device, I'm just gonna learn how to swim.
No, it's not that like I don't want to swim. Or like I don't want to learn how to swim. I do, but I feel like every time I get into the water and actually try, I get scared. Like there's something like my instincts just like my body just like it tenses up and like it's just like no, you can't do this.
I mean, what my dad,
like before I even try, it's like no.
Yeah, what my dad and my uncle would do is they would just grab us and just drag us into the deep and just leave us there and like, okay, now swim back now.
I think it's because I wasn't really exposed to like water when I was younger.
Right.
Like we didn't grow up like going like to the beach and like actually swimming. It was just like recently, like in the past like couple of years, that like we started going to the beach and stuff.
But at the same time, the condo that you grew up in had a swimming pool.
Yeah, like we would go.
Close to water.
We would, but it wouldn't be like religiously like all the time, you know. It would just be like here and there. Like my dad, like I would see my dad swim.
Your dad
I think.
Your dad didn't
No, obviously. I think he taught Soccer how to swim somehow.
But she's not that good of a swimmer either.
No, like she can float.
Right.
She can definitely float.
Right. It's not that hard to float. It's not.
I think a lot can float too.
Right.
I think.
So we're just dropping names here.
Oh, my brother. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
and my sister.
Yeah.
I think my sister. My sister. I forgot we were doing that. I think my sister can swim.
Right.
And my brother. No. My sister can float.
But that's like the weird thing. That's the weird thing of like growing up in Toronto.
Yeah.
Almost every guy I know knows how to skate.
Yes.
But only a couple of them know how to swim, which is so stupid.
That's you. You know how to swim, but you can't skate.
Which makes more sense because one can save your life, and the other is like a leisure activity. Yeah,
but like it's a basic Toronto thing.
Like
everybody knows how to skate.
Unless we have another ice age and everything freezes over, and I have to get from one side to the other, I'm not gonna need to know how to skate. If we had skates, we could have skated across. We could have skated across that lake. First of all, that lake can't support the both of us. It could. Oh my god, have you not seen those videos where people skate on like Lake Louise and stuff? But first of all, that lake's probably not even frozen over completely yet. So it's gonna be frozen by the shoreline or whatever. But the closer you go to the middle, the more deeper the water is. So since again we're in plus weather, I don't know why she can't understand this concept. We're above freezing point, so the water is gonna melt. But if you're below freezing point, the water is going to freeze. So if it's above zero, the water. I wasn't going to go all the way in. I just wanted to take a couple steps and come back out. I should let you do it.
Yes, I wanted to do
See,
it.
like,
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
and you know, who knows?
Watch me, guys.
Who knows? Maybe if you fell into freezing water, you probably would have learned how to swim.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, well, figure out some more before we leave from here.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of paranormal activities.
We weren't even speaking of that.
Yeah, you were. We were talking about like Bigfoot and stuff earlier.
That was a paranormal.
Okay, fine, the unknown. Is there anything else that kind of any? Because we're like a cabin, you know, like a cabin atmosphere. Are there any other like horror things that kind of freak you out? Like any movies in particular?
Movies? Yeah, like the one character, like the nun. Everyone's seen the nun, The Conjuring. That character, it just gets to me.
Right.
There's like nothing else like fictional that gets to me like how the nun does.
Right.
And I don't know why.
Do you think it's because you're Muslim?
No.
Do you think it's a religion thing?
I don't think so. Oh, no, like even like those like niqabis that were like.
We're not talking about this.
Why?
It's offensive. You can't talk about
that. How's that offensive? I'm Muslim myself.
Okay, fine. Fine. You want to?
Okay, fine.
You want to walk in a frozen lake? You want to talk about niqabis? Just do it. Come.
Frozen lake?
Yeah. Like
how's that offensive?
It's not offensive. I'm just saying you're treading on like, you know.
Why are you just clipping?
Oh, they're holding it. But yeah, go ahead. Like you were saying, niqab be scary. You fucking racist.
I wear a headscarf myself. Yeah, like the ones that like cover their eyes, you can't even see like any part of their face.
But that's a personal choice.
Yeah, obviously.
You're not doing it to scary. You're doing it to be modest.
Yeah, that I know. That I know.
Would you like let's say they made like a nun version, but that's a religious word, like a Muslim version of like a niqab like that? I think that would be like the worst thing for you. Like the nun would probably feel like a normal person after watching that. Don't you think? No,
because the niqabi, they're not. You can't even see their face.
Mm.
You can't even see us like anything, like nothing, like their hands, feet, like their body, like nothing. Other than that, like like you can only see the face, and it's like that scary. What about you? Anything that gets to your soul?
So I have no problem watching horror movies. Like we watch horror movies together.
Yeah, they don't faze you.
They don't faze me. It's just
like the jump scares get to me, but like after it's like whatever.
Yeah, like they don't faze me. Like I can walk out of theater and just act like nothing happened. Like you know how other people, like for example, you'll have trouble sleeping at night or whatever, you know, because like let me get me. Yeah, of course you can pretty good sleep.
That's why they're sitting on the inside.
Yeah, to be honest, it's stupid. It's hard for you to get out if you think about it.
It is. It actually is.
But yeah,
all over Junior's litter ball.
There's
That's your cat, by the way.
Speaking of cat, we'll touch back to that later.
Oh yes.
Okay, but yeah, there's not really anything that phases me. Like even when I'm watching a horror movie, the suspense gets to me. Like I can feel something coming, and I know like, oh, they're gonna hit me with a jump scare, and I don't like that feeling. But
like the thrill,
right? But I don't mind watching gory stuff like blood and stuff like that. Doesn't really bother me. I feel like the internet kind of desensitizes me to that.
Sometimes, like I work in the healthcare field, right? So like starting off, like I would have.
She's a dental assistant. She's not like a doctor or anything.
Okay, no one was assuming that.
But you said it as if you're on the front line.
No, I didn't. I didn't say it like that.
I'm sorry, go on.
Anyways, yes, like that first, like when I would be assisting and stuff, like I was like kind of exposed to like blood and like bodily fluids and stuff like that, right? So I feel like
is a bodily fluid. Semen is a bodily fluid.
Anyway,
were you exposed to any semen in your line of work?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
I mean, to be honest, if I don't know if we're gonna keep this in, but if like male or female performs oral on a male, and they're, you know, the semen goes in their mouth and they didn't rinse it properly, I guess you would come in contact with it, no?
I would come in contact with it. Like we're wearing like gloves and like it's not
you
like,
would see it.
No, you can't see semen. That's microscopic. You can't see that.
Yeah, you can.
You can't see semen.
Cum. Can you see cum?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever seen Come in Your Line of Work?
No.
Okay.
Anyways.
I forgot what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to imagine. Second take your time.
No. Like apparently. No. No. Where was I?
You said the blood thing.
Yeah, the blood thing. Yeah, so like I was kind of already exposed to like blood and stuff like that. But like now sometimes like I kind of like get like ooh.
See. Yeah, talking about cat. We were talking about the cat thing earlier, Junior.
Oh yes, I have a cat too. I left her at home. Maybe I could go.
I'm not trying to get emotional here.
But
you probably see her from here, to be honest. Even though we're like 5 hours away from Toronto, that cat is so fucking big, bro. It's not even a joke. God, fucking.
There's more to love.
If she was a loving cat, then yeah, maybe. But she's not only.
She's loving towards me. It's not my fault she doesn't like you.
She scratched you. God knows how many times. Every time you're going to see her come back with another scratch. Yeah, exactly. Got battle scars. But yeah, what do you call it? The cat thing that happened earlier today. So we were trying to record a podcast outside. It just didn't work. I couldn't get the camera, like her thing working properly. It was just too dark outside. And the sound quality was just not it. Yeah. So, but while I was setting up, getting the car going, whatever, I hear like a meowing noise. You heard it too. Yeah, like at first I heard it. I heard it once. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just like hearing things. Like I didn't like bother to. I thought I was listening to your ear. I didn't bother to like turn around, and then I heard it the second time. I'm like, okay, there's gotta be something here. And that's when like we actually turned around. We're like, oh my god, there's a cat. Mm-hmm. And I think you saw it first. Right. You saw it before I did, because I wasn't looking at the stairs. I had the thing before detecting pussy. No, okay. But yeah, so I saw the cat, and it was like a male cat, and it was like friendly-ish. The only reason I didn't see balls. Sorry, I didn't see balls. You didn't see. How do you know it was a male cat? I talked to the owner. Oh, I thought it was a she. Oh, it was a male cat. Oh. But yeah, so that's why. Male cats are more affectionate. Yeah. Like way more affectionate. Yeah, because if you think about it, like in not the wild, because you're domesticated cats, obviously, but out there, the mom's like the female cat's responsible for like protecting their kitten and stuff like that. The male just goes around and bones other cats. But mates. Yeah. Mates. Okay, fine. Mates with other cats. But basically, the only reason I'm telling this story is because I feel like people don't know how nice of a person I really am, and that's the only. And to be honest, don't get ahead of yourself. You should have brought this up. It just makes me look like an asshole. I shouldn't have to point this out. But yeah, next time. So basically, I saw this cat. It's like, meow, 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 meow. It's 2 meows. Yeah, sure, whatever. I heard 3. But at first, I'm like, oh, I'm probably just missing my own cat. But then I look back and I see this, helpless creature. And me, being the caregiver that I am, natural caregiver that I am, I approached it. And, obviously it wasn't scared because it saw me as the caregiver that I am. And then I started petting it, whatever. And I saw they had a collar on it. And I asked you to take a picture of it. Like, I got it. Yeah. The thing. I was trying to get close, but for some reason I was just getting scared of me. Because you're not a natural caregiver like I am. You didn't sense that from me. I am caring. Okay. Like, I'm such a quiet. You started this podcast with you choking me. But yeah. Because you're in my spot. Okay, whatever. We're not doing this again. But yeah, and then she took a picture of the collar that had the number on it, like the tag that had the number on it. And then I called the owner, yeah. And the owner's like, oh, he's actually been missing for like a couple of days now. Where are you? And then we're like, oh, we're here. Come get your boy. And then we brought the cat inside. Yeah, luckily he lived nearby, so he came like pretty quick. And we just gave the cat like some water, so. And he was drinking for a while. And then,
Yeah,
you know,
we
the
get
corner
like
came and then we gave
5 minutes.
back the cat safe and sound. But that's the thing with cats, right? Like they rely on their scent to get around. So when it
Mhm.
rains and or snows or something like that, they're kind of screwed because you can't smell anything.
Mhm.
Like even like obviously our cats too. Like if it rains outside, there's a hard chance of you finding your cat because they can't smell anything and come back home.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it messes with their sense of smell.
Yeah, like that one time when like Bella, like she jumped out the window. She didn't go anywhere like
Just
that
stayed there.
night. She just stayed in that corner like all night. I was surprised that like she didn't like go wandering off. I guess like she was scared too because like she's an indoor cat,
Right.
so she didn't feel the need to like
Wander.
go exploring and stuff like that.
Right.
Or maybe she did go exploring and she just came back.
Right.
We don't know like what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
And luckily like the next day after, like when my siblings went to look for her, when
She
they
was right
called
there.
her, she was there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Junior's gone out a couple times, but what I usually do is I just wait till nighttime because he's only really going out during the summer, and it's way too hot for him to be walking around or whatever. So he's usually hiding in bushes or like away from the heat. But nighttime is when he walks around and everything, and he's usually just walking around or something like that, and I can just pick him up and bring him back home.
We don't even keep like the tags on them.
But Junior's an easy cat to spot, like you know it's him. But I feel like if somebody else would see him, they wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
I remember this one time, like the first time Junior got out,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to say 19 at the time. Um, and there were like kids playing and stuff like that. And I asked this kid, like, oh, do you know where, like, have you seen my cat? Wherever he looks like this. Because my first time, like, where Junior got out, and I was like terrified. I'm like, oh,
You
I'm
didn't
always
know what
gonna
to
die.
do. Yeah.
And then the kid was like, yeah, I saw him so and so. And I just walked around with this kid the whole day. And after, he's like, yeah, I was just lying to you.
What?
Yeah, the kid,
Actually?
he just straight up lied to me. He just made me walk around with him the whole day looking for a cat he didn't even see. And he didn't even say that. Like, I first questioned why, because I didn't even tell him what my, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd you see him, whatever. And after, he's like, oh, I saw him by the ravine or whatever. So he
Yeah.
went to
So
ravine.
you went there.
And then after, he's like, oh, and then after ravine, he went here. I'm like, how would you know, like where he's going? Like, his
Yeah.
story just wasn't adding up. I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
He's
I haven't even
messing with
seen my
me.
cat, and after this, I'll be honest with you, I haven't even seen your cat. Like, he just,
So like, you just wasted his time and your time?
yeah, and then he married him. And I guess, he's like, yo, I need to fuck around with this guy.
Oh my god. That's scary.
But, yeah.
That's crazy.
What time is it, bro?
It's like almost 6 a.m., no?
It's like it's past 6.
That's,
We got like 10 minutes to 6.
no.
Do you have any closing remarks?
No. I don't know.
It's way too early, bro. My brain's like,
Yeah, I'm like making out.
okay, cookies? Milk and cookies?
Yeah?
It's just ready for milk and cookies. We got to eat here in like 5 hours.
Maybe not milk and cookies. Are you hungry?
I'm not really hungry, but the dinner was
I'm
heavy.
snacky.
The dinner was really heavy. So we've been eating like at the brink. We've been eating like at the brink of like death. Like we wait until we're so hungry that we're probably gonna pass out, and then we eat. So everything that we've been eating has been tasting phenomenal.
Yeah, because like when you're hungry, like that's when like
the food hits.
The food hits, right?
Yeah.
So like the other night we had Domino's, and last night we had
tonight.
Or tonight, I guess.
We had the shawarma, like the poutine.
We had a doner and chicken shawarma poutine.
And chicken.
And honey garlic chicken wings.
Yeah. And the
wings were so good. So good.
Oh, yeah.
I ate most of them too.
The wings, yeah.
I'm so proud of myself.
I had a bigger lunch than you did.
No, we didn't see them out. Actually, no, the wrap was much bigger.
But we split it, remember?
We split it. Yeah.
So we did eat some.
We did. Yeah. No, you ate more of the poutine.
Yeah, I did.
You ate like a good quarter of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this big.
I noticed that food here is more expensive compared to.
Way.
Not way. It's like $10-15 more for like.
Yeah, that's way more.
Yeah, we spent like $30 more on average compared to how much you would have spent at home.
Mm-hmm. Like when we went out for breakfast or brunch.
Usually we'd spend like $40 to like $50, which is still a lot for brunch. But over here we spent like $65.
Plus like tip and stuff.
No, with tip it was $65.
Oh.
You're not supposed to say that you tip.
Everyone
It's a
tips.
courtesy thing.
Everyone tips.
When you do like a nice tip.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't tip if it's just like takeout. I only tip if it's like dine-in service.
Because they're like giving you
Because
service.
like, yeah, that's when like you can actually see their service.
Right.
How well they can like serve you and like, you know, take care of you.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
You tip no matter what.
I'm just a nice guy like that. I'm a giving guy, you know? It's just...
Okay, I understand that.
See, this is why the cat came up to me and not to you.
It didn't come up to you. You literally approached the cat.
Yeah. It was scared of me and it was scared of you because
it wasn't scared of me.
Because it knew you were stingy.
No, I was literally the one that gave him water.
I told you to give him water.
I was gonna give him like milk or something, but I'm like, nah.
No, it's a fully grown cat. You're not supposed to give a fully grown cat milk.
Some cats do. Like some outdoor cats do drink milk.
Like barn cats only.
I don't know.
No other cats do that. I don't even know what my cat is, to be honest with you. I got 2 DNA tests done on him. Like it's like it's like Ancestry.com.
Oh, like the breed?
Yeah, I don't know what my cat is.
I wonder what breed Bella is too. Because when we bought her,
right,
she they claimed that she would be a Turkish Angora.
But the thing is,
clearly she's not.
No, but it made it with a tuxedo, right? Like a tuxedo cat. So for example,
so pretty. The mom was like this big.
Yeah, but it just got more.
How was the mom that big?
She just got more of that. Bella just got more of her dad's genetics. That's the thing. You know?
Don't tell me like the dad was like this big.
Yeah, that's how big the tuxedo cats are. It made it with this fucking big piece of a cat. Honestly, bro, props to
she was beautiful. Like she was big. Like I was like, no way, Bella's gonna be that big one day. Like,
have you ever seen 2 cats fuck?
No,
bro.
I don't want to.
It looks painful. It sounds painful.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, bro! It doesn't sound right. But at the same time, like especially like when cats are in heat, like the female cats, bro.
I don't think I've ever experienced Bella in heat.
Because you got her spayed.
Yeah, thank God I got her spayed. Like
even Junior, I didn't really, I
swear he was like humping stuff.
Yeah, but he's a guy. That's just boys being boys. I hump stuff growing up too. I hump you. But yeah, but what do you call it? What were we talking about before the whole cat fucking thing?
Milk and cookies?
No milk and cookies.
Food. We're talking about food.
You were? The tipping thing.
The tipping, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just a giving guy.
Yes, you're actually very generous. Like, if there's like someone that needs help, like you'll actually help them.
Boy.
That's about it. Like today, for the cat. Yes. That's about it.
And that's just... The cat's not going to tell anybody that. It can't speak. It's limited. You never know. Maybe, you know the Up movie? The dog collar with the dog collar? Maybe one day the cat has that and he'll speak of how greatly I treated him.
Maybe he'll tell maybe the cat will see the cat again tomorrow.
You never know.
Maybe he'll come back.
Even the owner was like a super nice guy, which is very like...
Everyone's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like very chill.
Yeah. And a lot more people speak English than you think they do.
Yeah, they're actually like very approachable too.
Right. Like even the guy who came to like pick up his cat.
He wasn't like awkward or anything.
Yeah, he was like making small talk. Like I feel like in Toronto, like people would just like shut you up and
Yeah, and like just like give you like dirty looks. Like why are you here?
Right.
To be honest, I would do that. Like, don't bother me.
Right.
I'm joking.
You know what? Before you incriminate yourself,
I'm actually a very nice person, guys.
Before you incriminate yourself even more, I think we should just sign off. What do you think?
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
That's a good first episode?
Yeah. What do you think?
Hopefully the audio is a lot better on this one. If it's not too bad, it's what we're going to get. We'll fix on the next one. At least until we get another microphone.
We've got some... What's that? Oh, stop recording.
Oh, okay, yeah. There, we're done.